Are you sure your device is positive?
Absolutely. No one can encounter the radium ray and live. Besides, an alarm will sound in every quarter of the Empire.
And you're quite sure this master switch alone will open the entrance to Murania?
Quite sure, Your Majesty.
Then set your apparatus and check the alarms of the Empire.
I know some magic words that never fails to open doors. I can only think of them.
We must get to that switch and open the secret entrance so Gene can rescue us.
I got it! Open sesame!
Shut off the radium beam.
Follow me.
Surface men! Capture them! They're headed for the lower level. We'll cut off their escape at the elevator.
Deliver them to guards for removal to the radium reviving chamber, and then to the lowest dungeon.
Got them trapped. Break down the door.
Why, it's a graveyard. Who's afraid of things like that? Why, it's got wheels like a clock.
Well, they're not alive at all.
Bound to be here.
We'll find them.
They're not over that way.
I couldn't find them anywhere.
They're not in here.
The two surface men have done this. Your orders are to give no quarter. Kill them on sight. Take this one down in the elevator to the 33rd level and turn him over to the Queen. I'll send you assistance. You'll then carry these down to the radium chamber for revival.
This may be fun for you, but I'd hate to swing one of them sledgehammers all day.
I don't see what Gene wanted to come down here for anyway.
To rescue Frankie and Betsy, you hammerhead, and now we've got to rescue Gene, too.
Well, who's going to rescue us? How are we going to get out of these iron suits?
Well, we'll keep them on. Maybe they'll help us get Gene out of this mess.
Get out of the room!
Do you know how to stop it when we get where we're going?
Sure, you just push one of these here buttons.
Here we are!
You must have pushed the wrong one.
We're going up. We want to go down.
For the love of Mike, what are you trying to do?
These robots are about worn out. I guess we'll have to have them broken up.
You have long been a menace to Murania by attracting people to Radio Ranch with your broadcasts. Your discovery of the entrance to our kingdom leaves us open to invasion from the world above. For this, I once sentenced you to the death chamber, but you escaped. Whoever helped you escape is a traitor to Murania. Tell me his name.
I'll tell you nothing.
Not even to save your life?
Not even to save my life, unless I can also save Frankie and Betsy.
Before you exercise yourself too greatly, let me prove that your friends are alive and well. Bring Frankie and Betsy to me at once. Bring the prisoner to the control room.
Autry tells the Queen I allowed him to escape. I'll be arrested. Trouble may start sooner than we expect.
You mean the revolution?
Precisely. Stay here and report to me any developments.
When Frankie and Betsy undertook to operate the door control switch, they released a radium ray. When connected, an infrared shining from this robot's forehead will turn loose destructive forces the instant anyone crosses it. This board operates every electrical and mechanical operation of Murania. What has happened?
Don't get excited, lady. We're just taking charge of Murania.
I've got this one, too. Lock that door, Oscar, and then we're all keen. Who are you? It's Oscar and Pete to the rescue. How about getting Frankie and Betsy and going back to the ranch? We're getting tired of this crazy place.
Stop it! I command you!
Pipe down, you!
Locate Frankie and Betsy on the television screen.
Now I will be able to prove to you that your young friends are alive and well.
Take them at once to our headquarters, and don't let them escape under pain of death. Then what shall we do with them? Leave that to me.
That doesn't look much like they're going to be brought up here.
Argo is deliberately disobeying my command. He'll suffer for this.
He's the man that released me from the death chamber, so that the revolutionists could study my breathing structure.
The revolutionists?
Yes. They have secret headquarters underneath the death chamber. All those that you sent to death are down there alive, waiting Argo's word to revolt.
That's the entrance to rebel headquarters.
Broadcast a proclamation.
Oh, no, you don't.
But I must. It's the only way to quell the revolution.
And tell your soldiers that we have you prisoner in your control room.
Don't you realize it's the only way to save Frankie and Betsy?
How do I know I can trust you?
I am of royal blood. My ancestors have been kings in Murania for 100,000 years. My word is good.
And what is your word?
We are allies. I will return you and your friends safely to the surface if you give me back control of Murania.
Right. We're going to rescue Frankie and Betsy.
Broadcasting along. Death to Argo by order of the Crown. Death to Argo by order of the Crown.
The hour has struck. Report to your stations. We are dethroning the Queen, and by night, a new dynasty will have control of the palace.
Good! The hour! Our time has come!
Gene Autry has told the Queen everything. Already a general alarm is being broadcast.
What has she demanded?
Death to Argo by order of the Crown.
Death to the Queen! We march on the palace at once! To the palace!
On to the palace!
This is rebel headquarters. You fellas stay out here and keep watch.
Gene!
Are you all right? I've been worried about you.
Sure, we're all right.
But we've been awfully scared.
We've got to get out of here, because if we win this revolution, we'll never see Radio Ranch again.
Barricade all main thoroughfares. Send a detachment of foot soldiers to the 19th level. Flood the 26th, 27th, and 28th levels with poison gas.
The revolution have broken into the citadel and now advance on the palace.
Is the guard loyal?
Yes, Your Majesty.
I depend upon you, Commander. The palace is under attack. Muster your guard and come to my defense.
About right! Double time! Work!
We can't go this way.
We must. It's the only way to the elevator. You two go ahead.
Sure, they won't bother us.
It's Autry! Capture him! Quicker! The palace has fallen! The palace has fallen!
Barricade all main thoroughfares. Send a detachment of foot soldiers to the 19th level. Flood the 26th, 27th, and 28th levels with poison gas. Send reserves to defend the palace. Stand where you are. I am the Queen.
You were the Queen. I now control Murania. What happens to you is subject to my whim. I thank you for moving control of the surface entrance to this room. Now I am sure that Autry and his friends cannot escape. Look, and be convinced that you have lost.
The surface men! They're trying to escape! Capture them!
We're going to the lower level.
The stairway, come on!
That way. They'll follow me.
on. We've got to get to the upper level. Seems to be deserted. The Queen still has control of the palace. We'll be able to get out of here. I'll try to handle the controls from here. The Queen broke her promise. She isn't going to let us out the door.
She's trying to kill us.
We'll have to find another way out.
Stand by for orders from the Regency. The Queen is now in chains. A new dynasty begins. As Regency Order Number 1, you are to capture and destroy Gene Autry and his service companions who are now in the kingdom. Order Number 2, the Guard is to be equipped with new disintegrating ray guns, a sample of which is being sent to you now for a demonstration. Do you understand?
Yes, my lord.
The Regency has commissioned me to explain and demonstrate your new weapon. While its power is less, of course, than the giant machine located at Revolutionary Headquarters, you may safely depend upon this to destroy anything any member of our corps might encounter. For instance, now watch that piece of solid stone. There is no limit to the power of radium when it is controlled.
Throw that as far as you can.
Now, stand still, all of you, or I'll melt you down like wax. Tie them up and be quick about it. To make a single move, don't hesitate to use this ray gun. Break up that television telephone. We've got to rescue the Queen. Throw him in one of those box dolls. All right, come on.
They'll never talk over that thing again. What are we going after the Queen for?
It's the only way we'll ever be able to get out of here. As long as the revolutionists are in power, the surface entrance will never be open.
Where's this one go?
This one to the radio reviving chambers. That one to the lime pits.
Orderly.
Tag him for revival. Send this one to the lime pits. This man will live. Tag him for the reviving chamber. This one, too. Tag him for an extra heavy electric charge. This one to the lime pits. Lime pits. I condemn you to the death chamber. Take him away. Ah, my good friend Mal, Seneschal of the Realm. It is a pleasure to condemn you to death.
We've got to get to the control room.
A little rest makes this load a lot lighter.
Going all right?
Perhaps I'm applying too much power.
Not at all. He's getting along nicely. Give a little bit more.
Now, my good queen, you will see some of your faithful followers enjoy the very death to which you have sent so many.
Build up 200,000 volts.
The prisoner's in the death chamber. All is prepared.
Proceed. Execute. Thus we have the end of your royal council. In honor of your good friend Mel, we shall witness his end from the television screen. See? Mel is entering the death chamber. Why don't you look? This is the last time you will ever see your faithful senator. Execute! Look, and you will now see Mal's remains being carried away to the cavern of the Doom. I trust you are enjoying this.
A queen is not afraid of death.
Not even a slow death? A death caused by Rab's disintegrating atom-smashing machine?
Not even that. Lead me away.
They're taking the Queen to her death at Rebel headquarters. We've got to save her.
But how are you going to do it?
I'll get to Rebel headquarters through the chute from the death chamber. You've got to open the trapdoor for me.
How?
Climb through the window to the control room. Count 200, and by that time I'll be there. Then close the switch that opens the trapdoor. Hurry.
But which switch is it?
It's the one with 3 blades in the center of the control board.
But gee,
24, 25, 26, 27,
28,
28,
29, 30, 31.
37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43.
We've got to get rid of him.
You have the honor of being the first. The first to test the life-destroying power of my disintegrating atom-smashing ray. When turned on full force, this machine is capable of destroying all civilization. For instance, the disintegrator is capable of reducing this to a transparent gas in the twinkling of an eye. So that you may appreciate fully what is to happen to you, I shall start the machine slowly. Now, if the ray were turned on you, you would be suffering pain. But all feeling would stop the moment the notch was turned to this, because you would be paralyzed. Now the very atoms of your body would be disintegrating.
It would give me pleasure if the same were to happen to you.
But it won't. I never heard a queen scream.
We gotta open the trap door to let Gene into rebel headquarters.
Well, I forgot what switch he said.
Maybe it's this one.
How can you close a switch that's already closed? You've done the wrong thing.
Oh, it can't be that one. He didn't say it had two blades.
We've got to find the switch that opens the trap door. What are we going to do?
Let's try all of them.
We pulled every switch in the room. I guess we got the right one. I'm getting out of here. Gene, let's get out of this badger
We
hole.
must get Her Majesty back to the control room.
There they are. Make away with them.
Stay where you are! Look out! Nothing to do anyway, me! Get out of the way up there!
They've locked us in! Break the door down! The Queen has escaped and is headed for the control room.
Escaped?
Yes, and if she reaches there, she will regain control of the Empire.
We better rush them.
No, they're heavily armed.
Halt!
Hurry, we must get to the control room.
Stand back from that door.
What are you going to do? Melt it down with the disintegrator ray.
Turn it on full power.
I don't dare risk it. I will lose control.
Oh, speed the machine. We move too slowly.
Television me through to the rebel headquarters. I must keep an eye on them until my forces are organized.
Speed the machine. We move too slowly. Unless we get out and recapture the Queen, we shall have lost the revolution. What's the disintegrator? No! Get it up your tape! We'll get out of control here! No! Disintegrator!
It will eat its way through the Empire.
Isn't there any way to stop it?
No, you've got to leave at once. I'll watch through the television screen till you reach the surface level. Then I'll operate the controls that open the secret entrance.
You must come with me.
To the mad world above, it would be a living death, a suffering far greater than the destiny which awaits me here. I shall die with my people.
I can't leave you here.
You must. I command. As for me, I am glad that Murania is being destroyed. The time is short. Go at once, or Frankie and Betsy, who are waiting above, will also be destroyed.
All Murania is melting away. Hurry with those horses. Wait! We can't leave those horses here to die.
It was sure a narrow escape, all right, Gene. But it was worth it. I learned a lot of new scientific things.
I'm going back to Murania someday and see what's left.
I'm afraid there isn't very much left of the city. But we'll probably find enough radium to make us all rich. It's under our ranch property.
Look, it's our Junior Thunder Riders Club, and they got the sheriff with them.
He'll run that false murder charge.
Not if I can help it. I've got some business with Professor Beetson and the rest of those scientists to attend to before risking a trip to jail. Good luck, Gene.
Frankie! That's it! Hey, Oscar!
Pete!
We've been looking all over for you.
We've had a terrible experience.
Tell us about it. All of Murania was destroyed. Everybody was killed.
I don't believe anything about this Murania business. Where's Gene Autry?
You mean Gene was killed, too?
I'm sorry. I know how you feel. Perhaps it's just as well I'd have had to arrest him for your father's murder. Maybe we'd better get back to the ranch. Come on, boys.
Something's gone wrong with this electroscope, or else there's been a terrific disturbance in the underground kingdom.
What do you mean?
The radium deposit we're after has moved 3,000 feet.
3,000 feet farther? I'm not turning another tap until I know how I cut in this deal.
We're through until we know that we're going to get our share of the profits.
And what makes you think you're going to share in the profits? You're getting salaries?
All right. If you won't divide up, we're quitting.
You're making a mistake, Beeson.
Suppose I should tell the sheriff who killed Tom Baxter.
They won't.
The dirty double-cross.
We'd better get back to Radio Ranch before someone thinks we had something to do with this.
Who shot you?
You might as well tell me. It was,
Suppose Gene don't get back in time for the broadcast.
And we'll lose the contract and Radio Ranch, too. G-E-N-E. That's him now. You wait here and keep your eyes open for the sheriff. Did you find out anything? One of the scientists killed Sharp. Are you sure? Absolutely sure in my own mind. And I'm certain that one of them killed your father. But I must have proof. Well, how are you going to get it? I'll slip out through the secret passage, get my horse, ride in time for the broadcast. And while it's going on...
Good afternoon, friends of Radio Ranch. We're on the air again, bringing you melodies from the Wild West. Introducing Gene Autry.
Before I go into a broadcast, folks, I've got a little information that I'm sure will be of interest to all of you. Some time ago, you had the unfortunate experience of being real ear witnesses to a real murder during one of our broadcasts.
Autry, he's broadcasting.
They, while riding on the desert, run across a wounded man about to die. But before he passed away, he told me who shot him. It was the same man that killed Tom Baxter. And his name is... Start playing!
I dreamed I rode to heaven, sitting on a bale of hay. I got off on the wrong side. I could hear old Satan say, just come on back. Just come on back. Just come on back. Come on back. We have got a special message out for you. And as you sow, so shall you reap. For the comers here are many leavers few.
You're going back with me and tell him who killed Tom Baxter.
I don't know anything about it.
You know plenty. Sharp told me everything before he died.
Sure, I killed Tom Baxter. But how are you going to prove it? You'll never make the sheriff believe you didn't do it.
I think you're wrong there, partner. That is, if Frankie learned anything about television down in Murania. All right, get moving. Let's go.
Well, that sure clears Gene. But how did you ever figure out this television thing?
Well, I've been working on it for a long time. And all I've needed is this little gadget. And I brought it from the Murania that you wouldn't believe in.
A long, long time ago, as all you folks should know, Uncle Noah built himself an ark. For 40 days and nights, the rain was sure a fright. The animals nearly tore his ark apart. The horses and cattle and fowls of the air, even the long-eared jackass was there. Whack! Woof! They all said who? All were there in Uncle Noah's ark. And that, folks, ends the last broadcast of a hectic season. I hope that the Junior Thunder Rider Club all over the country and their friends have enjoyed our broadcast, because next year we'll all be with you again. If you
could come up to Radio Ranch, we'll all go back to Murania with Frankie and Betsy. Radio Ranch signing off, wishing you all happiness and good luck.